And here we are in Jerry World for the final game of the season. Notre Dame pulled off a major upset, upsetting the #1 seed Ohio State to punch their ticket here, whereas we went through Alabama once again, getting a very decisive victory. And now it's going to be the #3 versus the #5 in the center of the country. Oh, I've waited for this day. It's our first national championship. Can we take it? Can we shut down the Notre Dame passing attack? And can we get our own passing attack going? This is for everything. All the marbles. Notre Dame has a recent history of being a little weak on the big stage, whereas we haven't been here in a while. So we're the inexperienced ones here. Can we make up for that? Can we come home with the championship trophy? Here we are in Cowboy Stadium in Arlington, Texas, for the most important game of the season. I don't need to hype it up anymore. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. Oh man, it feels good to be back. I've taken a bit of a break in between the last game I recorded and now. Just had a lot going on. And we win the toss. It's a good sign here to start. In the last game, we upped our sliders to make them even a bit more realistic and to increase the difficulty even further. If we're going to win this game, I want it to be earned. But as always, I always like to give a quick shout out to the College Football Revamped team. Look how amazing those Notre Dame uniforms look. I talk about how good the Auburn uniforms look, but we get to see those every week. But now it's the last game for these seniors, and we have a couple of very important seniors. So they need to come up big, including Neil, who made that play right there. Oh, and why is Notre Dame a hurry-up team? Come on, let's be honest here. That's not how they play. I think they have a dual threat at quarterback. Neil with the good deflection there, making it 3rd and medium here. You can see either a run or a pass. Seeing how they're an empty set with a tight end, I'm going to play more of a pass. They're a kind of pass-happy team anyway, so this will work out pretty well. They run a screen, and they're able to complete it. Wow. That was kind of a prayer of a throw, but still they were able to do it. Okay, sorry for that brief timeout. Had a bit of personal issues. Let's get back into it. Looks like we're going to see a jet sweep here. And who else but Mr. Larson coming off the edge and making that tackle for loss. We're going to need a big game from him, seeing how this offensive passing attack has already been pretty successful against us. It's maybe the best passing offense we've seen all year. Oh, they're running quads? That's new. Oh, another screen. We come up to make that play, though. We read it quickly for no gain. And just like that, it's going to be 3rd and long. Who are we on? Okay, now you're going to run quads the other way. You're going to run another screen? No, but I totally fell off my guy, and Ghost didn't come up with the tackle. That is all user error there as they march into the red zone. This looks like it may be a very offensive game today. Or we just need to play better coverage. Either is possible. Oh, and he throws it away, and it's good for the field goal. Except he has to kick it. So that was a good stop on 1st down. We had some people out of position too in order to do that blitz, so I'm glad it worked out favorably for us. I don't really want to cover the outside guy, but They run the ball. First time they've run it with the actual running back for a 6-yard gain. Ironically, when I was looking at the top players for Notre Dame, trying to build a scouting report, they're centers. They're first and second string centers were their second and third top players of their team. And you would expect with a team that has a really good offensive lineman or two that they're a little bit more of a run threat, but I don't know, we'll see. Our defense is having issues coming up with the stop. Oh, wouldn't that have been perfectly timed? I was just making fun of their running game, and then they would have run it in. Okay. Gonna get a bit aggressive here with the blitz. There we go. We come up with a tackle for loss. Or no gain. I thought it was for loss. It's now going to be 3rd and goal. Probably going to see a pass here. Once again, we're going to send a blitz. And Neal swats it down. What a stop there, and what a goal line stand by this Tigers team. We're going to play safe because this is the national championship. Points could be at a premium. So, we want to make sure that if they're going to fake it, that we're prepared. So we give up the opening drive field goal. And now we'll need to respond on our own. Let's see if Alex Harrison can come up with another big-time return like we saw against Alabama. And with him being that deep in the end zone, I don't feel right with returning it. So we're actually just going to take the touchback. And now we get to our offense, our bread and butter, what we've done well all season. It's Andrew DeAngelis' final game in an Auburn Tiger uniform. Let's see if he can go out with another bang. Starting off with a 7-yard run on first down. That's a pretty good start to the day, I should say myself. We're going to come back with a read option. We want to get people moving and set up some things a little later down the line. We're going to audible into a quick pass because that safety blitz. Oh, it looks like it was a fake. We're going to get Mike Finley out in movement, and he takes the sack. Not able to get the ball down the field, and the pre-play blitz package is able to get us down. Gonna have to get back in the groove here. Gonna have to get Mike Finley in rhythm too. That's gonna be a struggle. Let's see if we can do it here with a quick stop route. Hit Merrick on the back shoulder, and he's able to turn upfield and convert that key 3rd down. Oof, that's a rough angle there. But with that conversion, we move the chains and we start to break that momentum up. We get the inertia going. First down of drive is always the hardest to get. Oh, and Merrick's not able to come down with that one-handed pass. That corner played really good coverage there. They are not going to let us get away with just anything. We're going to have to play our best. Looks like they're also moving their defensive line around a little bit. Because this defensive end here was playing nose guard the last play. Mike Finley trying to cut it upfield a little bit. Thought he saw a hole, but probably should have just stayed on the outside. Still, a moderate gain to make it 3rd and 6. A little bit more manageable. Now let's see. We've kind of forced ourselves into a passing situation. We were able to convert our first 3rd down of the night. Let's see if we can get the second one. Hit McFarland underneath, and he's able to turn it upfield and get past midfield. There's a nice throw and catch there to convert yet again, and that's 2 3rd downs in a row that have come up big. Notre Dame switching to that forefront now. They match up numbers. Let's see if we can still break one open. 5-yard gain on second down, or on first down. Make it 2nd and 5, which is a bit more manageable. And we'll actually run something that they ran a little bit on us to success. We'll run a bubble screen. Looks like we're going to probably get Gavin Black involved. And I didn't like it, and I paid the price for it. It's a key sack there, and that's going to be an issue. Now with it being 3rd and long, we don't have many options. That was a key mistake. We cannot make mental lapses like that and expect to win. Looks like we're going to see cover 4, so this is going to be hard to complete on its own. And just like that, we try to force the ball and throw an interception. That's going to kill all of our momentum. We're going to put it back on our defense to try to come up with a stop. Oof, we're already digging ourselves a hole. Okay. Defense, let's come up with a stop of our own. Or not. Or not. We'll just let them get 16 yards. Man, they've read us well, and they've scouted us well. We're going to have to come up with our own adjustments and try not to fall too far behind. We have completed our own couple of comebacks, but we can't fall too far behind too early. There's a great play there by a host of Tigers. 92 being the main player there. Now with 2nd and 13, let's see if we can apply a little bit of pressure. Put all of our secondary on islands though, so we have to make sure that we come up with good tackles. It's a good open field tackle by our safety, but a little too far down the field. It's now going to be 3rd and 6. Oh, and that's a missed throw. Bails our defense out. They would have had it on my guy, or would have converted the first down if they threw to my guy. But yet, this defense holds again, at least to a field goal attempt. They attempt it, it's up, and it's good. They're able to convert the interception into another field goal. We'll have to respond here with at least points of our own. See if Alex Harrison can get a return. Let's see if we can spark some momentum here. And no, we cannot. We're going to start way back in our own territory. Probably should have just taken the touchback. But let's get our main man rolling. We've been shying away from him a little bit, and it's gotten us in trouble. Falling forward for another 7-yard gain on first down. It's just what we needed. And now with it being 2nd and 3, we're going to try to hit him, or we're going to give the ball to him again. We need to start setting up some play actions and some things that allow us to get the ball further down the field, as well as just moving forward. They applied that run blitz there, and we're only able to get 1 yard. This game's starting to get a little tight a little early, and that, honestly, I'm a bit worried. We've got a lot of things that can go wrong here, and a lot of things that can go right. Looks like they're going to match our goal line set. That safety might be a bit of a problem. Mike Finley's going to keep it himself. Throw a couple defenders down. Get out into open space. Stumbles. Oh, I thought he was going to be able to turn upfield. Still, a 17-yard gain to move the chains and steal away some momentum. He's not ready to call it quits yet. Now we'll come back with another option play. This should set up Andrew DeAngelis. No, they let Mike Finley go again. He's going to dive ahead to protect himself and get another 13-yard gain on first down. Seems like they haven't spied our quarterback too well. We're going to have to see if we can take advantage of that. We're going to audible into a called run. Andrew DeAngelis falling into some space, able to get 13 yards on his own. We're going to keep giving them a dose of their own medicine. We're going to keep going into that hurry up and seeing what it gives us. Their defense seems to be all over or scrambled a little bit, a little confused. Spinning through, 4-yard gain. Modest gain on its own. But we're going to stay in this hurry up. It seems to get their defense a little out of position. So we're going to try to take advantage of that. Going to try to hit that slant, hit Merrick underneath. Good completion, and that's going to end the first quarter. So we've had a bit of sloppiness on both sides of the ball, but it hasn't hurt us too much. Our defense has come up with 2 big-time stops to change Notre Dame touchdowns into field goals. And we're marching, trying to go and get the first touchdown of the game. Let's see if we can do it. We've been giving them a very steady dose of option play here. But they're not really putting a lot in the box. Now they're kind of crouching up, so we need to actually pay attention and see what we can get. Rocky Lee turns upfield on the slant route and knocks in the touchdown! 16-yard reception to take the lead early in the second quarter. What a play call there to read the blitz and defeat it to your senior. It was beautiful blocking by our offensive line, giving Mike Finley all the time he needed to pick apart that defense. Finally got them on their heels, and that was just what we needed to punch in the touchdown. Now with our 1-point lead, let's see if we can actually stop Notre Dame. But that was a good momentum play there. Now with the kick going deep, will we get another touchback? Yes, we will. Looking at the stats so far, it's been pretty balanced, but all of our yardage came on that last drive. So the stats reflect the score for once. There's been a couple of games we've played where the stats have looked pretty out there, but the score hasn't reflected. And he throws the ball away. We played great coverage there. We're not really getting to the point where we can apply a lot of pressure yet. But if our coverage continues to hold, then Lonnie Larson and crew will get there. I know they will. Oh, I'm surprised we didn't see a bit of a screen there. We're going to cover in this spot. And that's another incompletion. That was great coverage and a prolonged exposure. Usually you have someone break away when you have to cover for that long. Now it's going to be 3rd and 10. Have to see a pass play here. Could see a screen. They've run a couple now, so can't take that off the board. And the screen they run, he runs backwards, and a whole host of Tigers get there to force the 3 and out. He waited a bit too long, and then that quick wide receiver screen just didn't work out. Ghost made a good play to fight off that block and buy the rest of his defense time to get there. And now we have full momentum. Let's see if we can capitalize and expand our lead. Alex Harrison not able to get around the corner. Thought he might have some space, but just not enough. Now we're going to come back with continuing to hand the ball to Andrew DeAngelis. See if we can start wearing down this Notre Dame will. And he pushes his way ahead for a full first down. He's already at 50 yards rushing for the game. It's a very strong performance so far. Can continue to keep the ball on the ground until they give us a reason not to. We're gonna run our counter here. And that defensive end makes a good play. That might be a reason to back off it a little bit. But we're going to change into our option plays. I thought about doing play action to set something up, but I just didn't feel like it was going to be set up real well. We're going to audible into one anyway. Let's see what happens. Okay, I got to give props to that interception. That was a kind of a forced throw. I thought Rocky Lee was going to start doing his bend on his route, but oh, that's unfortunate. 2 interceptions early on. We cannot keep giving this team chances to get out in front of us. And that ball gets lost in traffic. Let's see if our defense can come up with another stop. Right now, I think they're falling into the trap that I normally do, which is trying to start pushing the ball down the field rather than taking what was working early on. And that was a nice over-the-shoulder throw. Got to give your opponent credit when they make great plays. But they found that hole real quick. Okay, now with it being 1st and 10. Another jet sweep. Yes. And it works. Get 10 yards and make it 2nd and inches. This team seems like once they get the first down of the drive, they really start flying. Part of it's probably that hurry up, to be honest, but oh, they got me on the fake there. I'm not sure if it was a fake or an option, but I was starting to play that read option, or that jet sweep. Seen it once too many times already. But they're able to convert. They're moving those chains. I'm pretty sure 51 was not set. Pretty sure that would be a penalty. But now they're starting to shred us by running the ball. We're already to the red zone. We're going to change it up a little bit, try to confuse them a bit. This does work from time to time, switching from man to zone. Ooh, that was dirty. That was 2 dirty stiff arms. That quarterback, man, he's tough to bring down. But they've done it with a series of running plays so far, and there's the false start. That's a make-up call. Push them back, and that's really going to change up what their strategy is for this 1st and goal. Hopefully we can come up with another big stop to preserve our lead. Thought about going into a goal line package, but I just don't feel confident matching up. Oh, I bit on the run fake. That was all me. And just like that, they take the lead back. It's now going to be 13-7. Fell into the trap of not doing my job, instead trying to do someone else's job. But we will have the opportunity to respond, but they've gotten 10 points off of our turnovers, so need to cut those down. We cannot afford to keep giving them free opportunities. I don't know why it like, you should see the stats. You should see the stats. Hey, you should see the stats. I know I just threw an interception on running play action, but I feel like it will work here. And there we go. We hit Muller, who puts on a good move to extend the play, getting 5 more yards on that. It was a good play on first down. Trying to go a bit off tendency just to try to even things up a little bit. Keep them guessing. But not trying to get too fancy, though. Oh, and I thought we had some space, but their linebackers outrun our offensive linemen, and we end up losing yards on the play. Oh, now we've got a lot of options. I want to try to get the ball down the field a little bit, but instead I'm going to work on this inside crossing route. Oh, we did not have a lot of time there. Still gained a couple of yards on the reception, but it's just not enough. Now with it being 3rd and 11, we could do a bunch of things. We burned our screen early, which is unfortunate. I don't think we'll have enough time for a double move. I just don't. We need to be a little bit protective of the football here. And Muller's not able to get the first down. They sent the blitz, and I wasn't quite sure if we picked it up. And I love making aggressive plays, but this just doesn't feel like the time. So instead, we will punt the ball away and see if we can come up with a stop ourselves. Good punt coverage there, though. And just like that, we don't necessarily flip the field, but we keep it on their end. Would have liked to try to pin them a little deeper, but we'll take what we can get. And they run the draw, and we are there. Ellis coming up to make that play. Nice tackle for loss, and now it's going to be second and 12. I keep falling onto the safety, and I really don't want to play safety. With how many times I've already been fooled, I don't want to be the last line of defense. Because I've made some bad reads already. Now with it being 3rd and 7. We're going to do something a bit aggressive for our... No. I wanted to call timeout. I called one. And Ghost did not play the ball at all. Now it calls timeout. Great. I literally was like, I don't like how my safeties are lined up. Timeout, timeout. Nope. So, got burned there. And now we're going to have to try to play catch up. Got caught being a tad too aggressive. Now we're playing on our heels. We got to make sure that we don't let this game fall too far out of reach. We are going to get the ball to start the second half, but don't want to fall behind 2 scores. We are in a bit of a perilous situation right now. And they convert another first down. Man, this game's not looking great, but we'll stick with it. This is just coming to a point where we could really use a turnover of some kind. Oh, I thought I was in that passing lane. Thought I was going to come up with it right there when I asked for it. Would have been nice, but no cigar. Let's fake a blitz here. Oh, and they run the GT pull. And just by pure numbers, they had it set up. If I were them, I'd be slowing it down to try to make sure that I don't get a touchdown as a response. But they're also probably banking we are not a quick strike team. Oh, come on, Neil. You gotta pick that instead of just a swat. It was thrown straight to you. Okay, I like this lineup a little better. So we'll send this blitz. Someone should be free. We're able to get him down, but just a little too far down that field. See, I like this actual lineup because we've got numbers on them. And it still doesn't matter. Damn! Another touchdown to go up 20-7, and we are in danger mode right now. We need to get points to end this half. I thought we were going to get there in time. We had that quarterback moving, but he was creative. I'll give him that. Oh, now for the most important drive of the evening so far. And it's going to start on our own 25. Alex Harrison really hasn't had an opportunity to make an impact on this game. But now, with 1:45 left and 2 timeouts, we have to come up with points. So, we're going to have to play fast. Not poorly, not out of rhythm, but just making good decisions. Whole field is wide open, so we don't need to avoid the middle of the field, but we do want to get first downs or out of bounds. Oh man, Rocky Lee was striding. I'm not quite sure if he was free before or after I threw it, but that would have been nice to hit. Some of these pass plays are a bit funky, not gonna lie. There we go, we hit McFarland underneath for another first down. Save some of that clock. Getting a little quiet here as I try to focus. Just trying to make the right play and try to really read this defense because every play is going to matter. Mike Finley just heaves the ball away to save the down and save clock. It was a nice little shoulder flick to make sure he got it out and it not be intentional grounding. So it's a good play there. Been really looking at this right side of the field. I've been liking Rocky Lee, but I have a feeling we may not keep getting this route. Uses the move to get some space, and that was a good move there. We've hit him a couple of times now on that stop route on this drive. Hopefully he can continue to produce. With the timeouts, I feel pretty confident, even with the clock running right now, to hit Andrew DeAndros up the middle of the field, and he gets a first down to stop the clock. He's doing something a bit unpredictable, and we had the ability to do it. So, turned out well there. Since we already have the clock moving. Oh, Mike Finley, that was not open. Now we need to speed up a little bit. We got a minute to go 20 yards. It's plenty of time, but I just don't want them to make substitutions. Okay, come on, Mike. Everyone's got the protection. Let's go. Turns up field off the misplay and able to get out of bounds. And about 10 yards. It's now going to be 3rd and inches. I'm going to play for the first down because we have 2 timeouts. So running the ball is possible. This is probably go for it territory anyway, just with our play style. And it's not going to matter. Andrew DeAndros gets it clearly And now it's going to be first and goal at the 5. We got 30 seconds left to go. We can do whatever we want in our playbook. Just got to be smart with the ball. Not like that. That's called not being smart with the ball. We almost deserved to get an interception there. Not clock management. I don't need to knee the ball right now. Gotta be thinking touchdown here. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Oh, and that linebacker makes a good play there. It's now going to be third and goal. I'm okay with letting the clock run just a little bit. Probably going to call timeout shortly. Just need to leave enough time on the clock that I can get another play. Rocky Lee hits another slant for a touchdown! Chip away at that lead to make it 6 just before the end of the half. What a response drive by this team. And with them getting the ball to start the second half, this game is far from over. Now we just need to not let up a prayer. We've done it before, unfortunately. So let's see if we can force some time off the clock here on the return. Good, we didn't get a house call. Yeah, let's just play prevent. 5 seconds left. There's not really an opportunity to do much. So let's just go ahead and defend this Hail Mary. Oh, and instead it's going to be a fumble. Lonnie Larson has the ball. He's up. He could go all the way. Touchdown at the end of the half. Auburn takes the lead off a miracle. Who caused that? Was that Seals? Or did Larson do the whole play? Oh no, that was 13. 13 caused the fumble. Lonnie Larson doing his best Heisman interpretation. Able to steal the lead at the half. What a momentum swing. These Tigers scored 14 points in 9 seconds, folks. Wow. This game went from Notre Dame almost putting the nail in the coffin to it's anyone's game at the half. Turnovers have been the story. And now we get the ball with the opportunity to extend this lead to 8. And Alex Harrison finally gets a returnable ball. Let's see if he can do anything with it. Oh, breaks a tackle, turns up field. Only gets back to the 25. Thought he might get some room there, but still, we are feeding that rhythm or that momentum of what happened at the end of the half. What a play by our team. Our defense coming up with a big time stop. I was content to just go to half. Now we hit that comeback to Rocky Lee 20 yards down the field. Trying to stretch that defense out a little bit. Man, that might be the play of the game. I'm riding that emotion. What a play. You're going to have to watch that one in a replay. But probably do that post-game. Andrew DeAngelis running that wide trap, cutting up field to just get whatever yards he can. It's going to be an 8-yard gain. And we're already at midfield. This team is moving. Now let's see if we can hit something a little fancy here. We're at midfield. We can afford to play around a bit. And that was a traffic jam. It's now going to be 3rd and 2. Got lucky there. We didn't actually throw an interception. That's what I get for getting a little fancy. I need to just continue to take what this defense gives me. What they're going to give me is another steady dose of Andrew DeAngelis. Oh, and Mike Finley gets stuffed. Oh, we got a little too confident. With the momentum our defense has, I'm going to give them the opportunity here. 4th and inches, I just don't like where we are in case we don't get it. Oh, I thought I stopped it. We're not able to pin him deep. It was a decent kick by our punter, but just not enough. We come up empty. Now let's see if our defense can still hold up when it's not as predictable what this team's going to do. Looks like it was a broken play there. Quarterback almost squeaked through, but Michael Johnson comes up with a 1 yard, a tackle for a 1 yard gain, should I say. Oh, and the blitz gets through. 13 gets another. Johnson, Antoine Johnson. He made 2 big-time sacks there, and now it's going to be 3rd and 17. About to put a lot of pressure on this Notre Dame offense. It seems both teams have made some key defensive adjustments. Oh, what a throw there. Off his back foot on the move. Gotta give him credit there, folks. With that, they're able to convert a 3rd and 17. Oh, I'm not quite happy about it, but you got to give props to where props are due. Once again, we come up with another incompletion. This defense has got to stay healthy and got to stay well rested if we're going to have any chance of continuing to contain this offensive attack. They've been pretty explosive, and they're setting up in some formations that really don't line up to our personnel really well. Like that, for example. Ghost whiffs on another tackle. Damn. They're really starting to find a groove with that 4 defender set. Or that 4 wide set. Oh, and they run a draw. And nobody's home. That's going to be a 25-yard gain. And Notre Dame is looking primed to take back this lead. We might be getting close to calling a defensive timeout. We're being outmatched. These flats are going to be wide open. And so is that touchdown going to be wide open. Damn. And just like that, they take the lead back. That is deflating. And they're going to go for 2. Make it a full 7 points here. We're going to play that's a run. And we are correct. And we're able to get him down. Neal coming off the edge to stop the 2-point conversion. So now the lead is only 5. That could be very important later. Alex Harrison isn't going to get an opportunity to even just catch this ball. So we got a little too fancy last time. Let's see if we can clean up and go back to what was working. Our defense has made a couple of adjustments, and we need to adjust ourselves. That can't be a fumble. That can't be a fumble. Gonna go ahead and not the spot of the ball. I want to challenge the turnover. And I don't get to challenge the turnover, so another really poorly timed turnover. That one I'm a little mad at the game because I was just trying to slide and protect my quarterback. Instead, I get punished. That is frustrating. But we'll just have to adjust. The momentum is all on this Notre Dame team here. Oh, I covered it, and still it wasn't enough. Looks like this team is just imploding what's usually our strongest quarter. We usually do great in the third quarter, but we're not starting strong. There we go. We come up with a sack just when we needed it to push this team back and maybe, just maybe, push them into a field goal. But we've got a couple more downs before we get to that conversation. Now it's going to be 2nd and 18. And that's another incompletion. It's going to be 3rd and long. Last time they were able to make a miracle throw in this kind of distance. Let's see if we can make it happen, or to stop that from happening, should I say. We don't want them to convert. Sending numbers here, trying to force the issue. Shakes off, and a swarm of Tigers are there to get another sack to make it 4th and 25. This is going to be a long field goal. But with that failed 2-point conversion, if they make it, it's only an 8-point game. But they convert. So an 8-point game it is. Oh, that is frustrating. But we'll have to make do. When this team faces adversity, we've responded all year. We've fought so hard to get here. Now we just have to see it through. Not going to slide to protect Mike Finley anymore because the game obviously doesn't matter, or doesn't care about that. Now with it being 2nd and 1, we've got a couple of options. I don't want to push the ball too deep. I don't want to turn a 2nd and 1 into a 3rd and 11. It's not what this team needs. So we'll dump the ball to Muller. Puts on a good spin move, but it's not enough to shake off that defender. Still, we convert the 1st down. See if we can come back with a little play action here. Looks like those safeties are trying to cheat up a little bit. See if we can make them pay. Corner actually played that coverage real well, so got lucky there. And now it's going to be 2nd and 10. I got confidence, and Andrew DeAngelis is going to rip a good one here. It's going to start with our offensive line making good blocks. And that they do, and he's able to get 14 yards. And he breaks the school record for rushing yards in a season. It's the perfect time to be breaking records here on the biggest stage in the game. At the college level, at least. Now we're going to come back and see if we can hit another one. Actually, we're going to audible out into a quick pass and see if they're still going to inch up. If they do, we're going to let them do it. We hit Merrick on that quick slant. We'd love to hit him with that. Throw it straight into his body for a 6-yard gain on 1st down. Trying to be a little bit more smart with the football. Let's see if we can continue to do so. 3 turnovers is really hurting us. And he's able to fall forward for 3 more. They really put a bunch of people on the line there. We've converted 5 out of 8 of our 3rd downs. But let's make it 6 out of 9. Oh, Mike Finley not able to get around that defender. Going the wrong way, and it's now going to be 4th and 5 at our own 42. If we stayed upfield, this would have been goal territory. It's still tempting on its own. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Let's do it. This is feeling like go time here. Not with this play, though. I was liking that Rocky Lee route, but with the way that safety is, that corner's going to be able to jump that ball really quickly. Can I get out of this formation? Thank you. It's just staying in that same formation. It's like I don't like how that's set up. All right. Let's go. And we hit Merrick in that open window for a 15-yard gain. I could hear the heartbeat in the background. The championship slipping away. But we grab on, continuing our hopes. What a gutsy call, and we stay in it. Oh, that was a risky play there, but it worked. Andrew D'Angelis tries to get the outside. Still a 4-yard gain, but he's starting to get up slow. Leaning on him a little too much coming down the stretch. We haven't seen a lot of Mike Scott. We get to see him here. See if he can still grab the same amount of attention that Andrew does. Oh! Corner jumped that a little early, and I thought we snuck it in behind him. But now it's going to be 3rd and 6. Once again, we got to be thinking touchdown here. Field goal is just not going to cut it. Oh, Merrick, you got to hold on to that ball. Now 4th and 6 on our own. Or on their 23. We went for it similar down in distance. I'm thinking it's go time again. Field goal would shave it to 5, but it's still not going to do much in the grand scheme of things. Oh, and Rocky Lee catches it, but can't fall forward, and we turn the ball over on downs. I trusted our defense here. Let's see if they don't let us down. Ooh, that's a problem. We got Lonnie Larson in coverage. And we picked the ball off! Neal undercuts the route! Putting on a good stiff arm and falling forward to the 4. And I think that's going to be a face mask. Make it... Oh, no, it's a chop block. Oh, well, still, we get the interception. And our defense bails us out. Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. And now we get the ball 1st and 10 on the 22. With a fresh set of downs. What a play by our senior to make this game a lot more interesting. Oh, man. I don't know if my heart's going to be able to take this 4th quarter. This is playing really tightly. I was thinking we were doomed there. We have Lonnie Larson in coverage. And that's going to end the 3rd quarter. Couple of big-time plays marked up the 3rd quarter. They have an 8-point lead, so anything could happen. Third and 5. We're looking to just get some positive yardage here. Trying to make that 4th down conversion if we need it a lot closer. Oh, Mike Finley putting on a couple moves in the backfield to shake that tackler. was looking like it was going to go for no gain, but his quick feet made the conversion possible, and now it's 1st and goal on the 7. Now we got 4 downs to punch the ball in. Let's see if we can do it. We're only gonna need 1! Mike Finley walks his way in for the touchdown. Now we have choices here. We can go to try to tie the game up, or we can go and keep it at a 1-point game. I'm going to vote to try to tie this game up. Fortune favors the bold. I didn't want to hand the ball off. And we get stuffed. That could come back to haunt us. Lightly tapped the button with perfect timing and got punished. Our defense has come up with 2 big-time turnovers when we needed it. Let's see if we can keep the momentum and come up with a stop. Okay, let's see what our defense does. They have to play a little less conservatively now than they would have. Oh, and Ghost gets lost in coverage. That number 10 is really starting to become a nuisance. We need to try to start getting some extra coverage on him where possible. I don't want to play Randall. And Powers comes in for a big-time sack on 1st down to make it 2nd and long. And Lonnie Larson was there too, so it was a teamwork sack. But still, big-time sack when we needed it. Gonna have to play extra coverage here, trying to see if we can keep an eye on number 10. And that's a big-time incompletion. It seems like we lost number 10 because he threw the ball that way, and I thought he was on the right side of the field. Now it's going to be 3rd and 16. Where's 10? Evans. Okay. We want to blanket coverage him. He got the ball anyway, but way short of the line to gain. With that, it's going to be 4th and 12, and they're going to have to punt this ball away. 2nd time we've gotten them to punt the ball. Let's see if we can turn it into some points and take the lead ourselves. Alex Harrison with the return. Good stiff arm there, getting the ball almost all the way to midfield. Give us great field position here to work. Need to come up with some points here, though. Anything. Would love for it to be a touchdown, but field goal will still help us out a ton. Andrew DeAngelis cuts free, and he could go all the way. Touchdown! And just like that, we take the lead back. What a play! And there's no real point to go for 2, because a touchdown still takes the lead no matter what. So we'll just kick our field goal and move on. And we've really taken momentum over here, folks. What a time to call a screen, and what a move by our senior running back. This is definitely a back and forth battle here. Oh, and our defense came up with some big stops there. Let's see if we can do it again. I want to key Evans. And is that a false start? Yes, it is. Back them up. Let's make this task even harder for them to try to go take the lead back. But coming down the stretch, we are going to continue to put focus on shutting down Evans, that star wide receiver. Still keying him and trying to play double coverage on him. He gets free for a 15-yard gain. This is a lesson in you can know exactly what your opponent wants to do, but you can't always stop him from doing it. Oh, Lonnie Larson getting there to slow that running back down, but still, I thought we'd get him in the backfield. But it's a 9-yard gain. Evans. Oh, I need to be playing underneath. Oh, and he broke free. Bell, get him. We don't give him the long touchdown pass, but we overplayed our hand a bit because he's been hitting us on that corner route. Now with it being 1st and goal, we don't have many options here. We need to try to keep them out of this end zone. Oh, and a shoestring tackle by Lonnie Larson saves the touchdown. A quarterback had squeaked through the line, but it's not enough. Let's see what they line up in here. This is a heavy run set. We called it. It doesn't matter. They take the lead back. It's once again going to be a 2-point game. Or no, they're going to try to make it a 3. See if we can come up with another big-time play here. There's Evans. Oh! On the scramble drill, they are able to convert. Now it's a 3-point game. This one's coming down to the wire. And Alex Harrison, once again, is not going to be able to make an impact. They're going to make us march the field again. Then again, last drive, we were successful in running the screen. Andrew DeAndres with a big-time play. Let's see if we can establish a bit of drive and squeeze this game out. We haven't had an overtime game, I believe, all year. Wouldn't really want an overtime game here, but it's not a bad option. Both offenses have been able to really kind of assert their will in this second half. Andrew DeAndres with a good stiff arm there, throwing that defender down and still getting 4 yards on the gain. Man, this game has been fun. And very, very even. You can definitely say Notre Dame has earned their right to be here. And it's kind of cool to see the playoff system where the number 1 and number 2 seeds both are upset. Some would argue that Notre Dame is still a blue blood, but I would probably argue at this point they're not. They might have used to have been, but now not as much. But we've been able to we've been very successful in moving the ball here so far. Let's try to continue to do so. Getting to see Mike Scott push ahead for 3 yards. We're gonna need Andrew DeAndres back at some point, but we'll try to do it with Mike Scott for now. We haven't been passing the ball much, and that's been by design. Trying to force them into pushing up and pushing a little too aggressively. And Merrick able to catch that ball. That was a very risky throw, throwing it behind that linebacker. But it was enough to make Aubie happy, because we all know we love when Aubie dances. This is a weird defensive formation. We'll take it. Mike Finley on the keeper. Gets out wide. One man to beat. Puts on the stiff arm. Oh, 24-yard gain to make it 1st and goal. Mike Finley's happy about that one, but knew he could have had more. And now we're back at 1st and goal. Gonna see an interesting play here. Probably both safeties cheat up and a defensive end sink back. No, they won't. And Gavin Black will turn upfield for the touchdown. We take the lead back. We go up 4 with just under 3 to go. And that was a record-setting touchdown in and of itself. Not super surprising that we get to break all these school records just because we get to play an extra game. But this offense has really come alive in this last bit of the season, surging at the right time. Let's see if we can get this defense to come up with another key stop and put this game on ice. Oh man, it's gonna come down to the end, folks. Final 3 minutes. It is gut check time. Good open field tackle there from Ghost. If he didn't make it, that play was gonna go for probably at least 40. Good play to stay at home. Oh, Ellis went for the tackle and the deflection instead of picking it off. That could have been it. But now it's 3rd and 11. And they're running empty. Oh, that was a misplay by them. They had Evans streaking down the sideline with nobody home. What? No way you're punting this. I guess maybe territory, but it's 4th and 4. It's the national championship. Well, our defense comes up with a 3 and out. I'm shocked by their play calling. But now, 2 minutes left to go. We've got both seniors. And all we need to do is get a 1st down. Ultra conservative running mode engaged. Mike Finley gets a 6-yard gain on 1st down. It's in our grasp, folks. Can feel the trophy in our hands. We're almost there. It'll be a very, very challenging Notre Dame team. Andrew DeAngelis putting the icing on the cake, breaking free for a huge 37-yard gain. I don't think it's going to matter. But what a breakthrough run. Just to clean it up. To make it clear. With that, we're going to kneel the ball. I'm not 100% confident in our clock management, though, so we may not be done just yet. In fact, we really aren't done just yet. Probably should have run the ball a bit more, but it's going to be 3rd and 14. Oh, we've got a lot of options here. A lot of things we can do. This was a bit of a misplay. I did not count the seconds very well. Should have run the ball. Hopefully that does not come back to bite us. Rocky Lee with the stiff arm, falls forward! Bails us out! Most stressful third down play. But our senior star wide receiver, who's had a bit of an up and down season, coming up with the key play to seal the game. And we've done it with a very, very explosive offensive attack and a resurgent offense. And some great plays from our defense. We come up with the victory. Only dropping one game on a fluke play to Georgia, one of our rivals. We are the national champions. Winners of the first ever 18 playoff. And it was a tight one. We earned every bit of it. Here in Jerry World, we'll celebrate and enjoy. That really was the play of the game. Lonnie Larson with the presence to stay up and run that ball in. Didn't just cover it. Didn't just take it a half. But fumble recovery for the touchdown. I'd give him player of the game nods. Probably going to Mike Finley. He had an up and down game. Could be Andrew DeAngelis. Nope, it's Mike Finley, our quarterback. Our sophomore quarterback. We thought about benching him at the start of the year. But instead, he comes alive and leads this team to the national championship. That's going to do it, folks. I will join you back here next time for the off season. We're going to lose a lot of key players. So we'll have to see how we did in recruiting and how we will rebuild for our title defense. Because you don't just leave a team when you win a natty. You got to defend your title. But please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you enjoyed this game. I really did. I think it's the best game we've played all year. I really thought we were going to lose the game too. But I will see you guys next time.